If you've ever thought that operating an excavator or bulldozer is just a dull, repetitive job, think again. There are moments of such precision and finesse that they seem like scenes from a CGI movie. But everything is real and breathtakingly beautiful. In terrains where even the slightest mistake can lead to a serious accident, operators still keep their machines running smoothly and precisely down to every tilt. On the edge of cliffs, in swampy grounds, or even in the middle of deep rivers, every movement is calculated. You'll hold your breath watching a bucket hanging right over a collapsing edge, perfectly balanced. Not everyone can stay calm while operating an excavator right at the edge of a cliff. One wrong move, and the entire machine could tumble into the abyss. But for seasoned operators, this is just another day at work. Every scoop of earth, every cabin rotation is executed with spine-chilling precision. They don't just see dirt and rocks. They see equations of weight, tilt angles, and terrain resistance. And somehow, they solve it all in silence, as if they were born doing this. No sirens, no loud instructions, only the crackle of crumbling bricks and the steady hum of diesel engines like synchronized heartbeats. Two excavators take on the task of tearing down an old house nestled tightly between neighboring homes. One machine stands guard, holding the structure steady so that debris doesn't collapse onto nearby property. The other moves with precision, lifting roof tiles, peeling back window frames, like it's dismantling a wooden model rather than concrete and steel. The coordination between the two operators turns the demolition into a mechanical dance. When one bucket rises, the other tilts into position to catch falling debris. When one machine backs off, the other glides forward with movements that seem rehearsed down to the centimeter. The entire operation unfolds in a space barely wide enough for a single vehicle, where even the smallest error could lead to a collision or tip over. But here, there's no room for mistakes. Only control, intuition, and experience earned from thousands of hours behind the controls. What amazes observers isn't the raw power of the machines, but how gracefully they're handled, with restraint, caution, and precision. The two operators don't need to look at each other, yet it feels like they can hear one another through the engine tones, the vibrations in the frame, and the subtle cues of shifting debris. There's no rushing, no dominance, just a seamless partnership where each movement serves a purpose, to bring the structure down cleanly and safely, without disturbing a single thing around it. In that moment, this isn't just demolition. It's a duet between man and machine, between instinct and calculation. Two excavators, two minds, one mission: to lower the house to the ground, safely, tidily, and so precisely, you'd never guess anything ever stood there. No walkie-talkies, no central command, yet within a tight space filled with moving machinery, every action flows with uncanny precision. One holds, another breaks, the third removes, seamlessly and silently. This isn't just mechanical operation. It's pure instinct and trust forged through thousands of shared hours. They don't need to make eye contact. A change in engine tone, a vibration through the seat, is enough to signal what comes next. This is mastery born not from manuals, but from memory and muscle. On a rugged, slippery quarry site, two excavators work side by side. So close they're only inches apart, yet never collide, never miss a beat. One operates from a higher level, the other waits below to receive the stones. Every movement of the bucket syncs perfectly, as if choreographed in advance. There are no shouts, no hand signals, only pure instinct and perception, sharpened through years of experience. One by one, massive rocks are smoothly relocated with precision. Watching this unfold, you begin to realize, true professionalism isn't always about advanced technology. It's about the quiet harmony between two operators in separate machines, working to the rhythm of a shared heartbeat. Nothing here is by chance. When one operator rotates the cab, another is already raising the boom. As a massive rock is lifted, another machine shifts just half a body length back, enough to avoid contact in position for the next move. There's no delay, no confusion. Their actions are not just skillful, they're instinctive. These machines are not tools, they are extensions of their drivers. And in this high-stakes dance between steel and earth, it's that invisible connection between people and machines that makes the impossible look effortless. Snow isn't just cold, it's deadly silence. Ground soft as sponge but strong enough to bend steel. In such a scene, a bulldozer moves slowly into a blinding white zone. No trail, no signs. Just the feel beneath its tracks and the operator's instinct. The blade cuts into snow dense like soft concrete, but it must not go too deep. Underneath might be slick ice, sharp rocks, or hidden hollows. Every push is a probe. Every vehicle turn is a gamble. Brakes can't be used much. They could cause a dangerous skid. Acceleration must be smooth, or the machine might bury itself in the snow it cleared. What truly keeps it moving isn't just track or weight, but skill. Knowing when to back off, when to stop, when to push. It's a quiet dance between the driver and one of Earth's harshest terrains. No smoke, no roar, just the hum of steel through a white desert. But every meter cleared proves that the coldest thing isn't the snow. It's the nerves of steel behind the controls. There is no visible road. Snow has erased everything. But the bulldozer pushes on. It dives into a space where even footprints vanish in seconds. Every blade drop feels like peeling back layers of a frozen world. Every throttle press is a gamble of weight and slope. No voice commands, no digital maps, just the strange silent bond between man and machine. And with that bond, meter by meter, a path is carved through the deep white, as if someone is slicing fabric from the earth. No dust, no roar, only steely will in the planet's most unforgiving terrain. An excavator working by the lakeshore suddenly lost traction and sank, with water rising to the cabin in just a few minutes. There were no specialized cables, no ready-made rescue route. Only one option remained: call in the help of other machines. Another excavator was quickly brought in. One stabilized the scene, the other reached out and pulled. Each movement as delicate as heart surgery in the mud. No cries for help, only the hum of engines and sheer determination. And then, under the pressure of water and time, the trapped machine clawed its way back to solid ground. Soaked, but not defeated. This wasn't just about technique. It was about connection, courage, and trust between the operators. A stuck excavator is more than a problem. It's a risk, especially without the right gear. But this rescue didn't come from tools. It came from calm determination. As the trap machine sank deeper into the rising mud, another operator approached, not in a rush. He read the terrain with his eyes, ears, and experience. The rescue arm extended slowly, carefully, locking into place. The first tug tested the limits. The next lifted the machine, inch by inch, back into the daylight. A quiet victory, no drama, just skill and steady nerves. There were no sirens, no rescue tech, just the roar of engines and the hands of seasoned operators. When one excavator got stuck lakeside, every eye turned to the operator of the second machine. No hesitation. He advanced with calm confidence, stabilizing on the mud, reaching out with surgical precision. The thick sludge resisted, treads slipped, but every movement was under control. No words needed. It was a connection forged through countless hours of shared labor. When both machines rolled back to safety, covered in mud but upright, the onlookers could finally breathe again. When you see excavators and bulldozers moving along the edge of a cliff, lifting massive loads with pinpoint precision, or working together like a mechanical symphony in perfect rhythm, you can't help but feel a chill. These skills aren't created by technology alone, but by hands, eyes, and instincts sharpened over thousands of hours of real-world operation. It's not staged, it's not CGI. It's so real, it might make you doubt your own eyes. Because where humans can command gravity and space, machines become an extension of skill and courage. This isn't just operation, it's the art of control pushed to extraordinary heights.